It's the second game of the battle for NorCal. Edison versus Capital Christian. Who will get this win here on NorCal Sports TV? You'll find out next. Welcome to Capital Christian High School for the second game of the first annual battle for NorCal here on NorCal Sports TV. I'm Chris Babcock, and we'll announce my broadcast partner here, Lauren Goodman. But first, let's get the starting lineups. First for Edison.
Number 11, John Taylor. Number 21, Junior Adams. Number 23, Elijah Watkins.
This Edison roster has really filled out since they got all their football guys back. You see they're a really big team, and that's because they have a lot of multi-sport athletes down there. Coach Hawthorne really doing a good job since he transitioned from over from the girls' side to the boys.
That's the starters for Edison. And now the starters for Capital Christian.
Number 3, Kanye Clark. Number 2, Jasmine Rushton. Rounding out today's starting five for the Cougars.
In the same something for the Cougars, you got the starting quarterback for the Cougars in the starting lineup, and also Kanye Clark, one of those number one receivers for the Cougars. So you got two teams, very multi-sport athletes built, sharing the wealth as far as athleticism comes, and it's going to be a really good ball game.
So we got multi-sport coaches. We got Lauren Goodman, former basketball player, still coaching, doing her thing. Chris Babcock here, football guy, so basketball guy. So we're looking forward to this game. Capital Christian, the host, 6-6. They're 2-0 in the Capital Athletic League. They've won a couple of games in a row. Their last game was last night. They beat El Camino 49-44. Coach Michael Lorente in his second season, 3 keys: defensive intensity, control the glass, and offensive execution. Coach Hawthorne in his third season, his 3 keys to the game is play fast, finish, and play our game, which is run. I'm Chris Babcock, joined by Lauren Goodman. Our officials tonight are Rob Carter, Vic Horton, and an alley-oop to start the game.
Immediate action. I don't know what happened in that backside of the Cougars, but they definitely got caught sleeping, and Edison wakes up the gym with an alley-oop.
And Shiv Hundal is our other official. And here's the opening tip, and we'll just get right after it. Start the game.
Really good setup on the tip, because there is a play set up designed for the tip.
And a steal, and here comes John Taylor. Edison of Stockton. They're 11-6 and 1-0 in conference, the San Joaquin Athletic Association League. Hopefully I got that right. The drive and the roll doesn't go, and the rebound by Anthony Garcia, averaging nearly 14 a game and nearly 8 rebounds, and that's according to Coach Lorente when we met with him when we got here this morning. The 3 from the corner, side of the rim, and a rebound by Mills.
And Garcia, like I mentioned earlier, starting quarterback. He was the offensive MVP this year in Sacramento. Really impressive season. Still an unsigned senior. So if you're a football guy or you're a basketball guy, it's a really good kid to take.
Capital Christian will inbound.
And we
Edison will press.
We see a 2-2-1 from Edison right now, loading the box up. Capital does a really good job of handling the press.
The layup doesn't go. Capital Christian miss, and Taylor the other way.
And it's a lot of contact. Again, you can tell the tone of the game in the first few fouls. Really good tempo, pushing it up the floor. A lot of contact on that one. I would have probably called a reach-in foul on there, but the officials are setting the tone of they're going to let them play now early.
Watkins strong to the basket. And then we've got an injured player. Here's the inbound play. And Watkins, averaging nearly 6 points a game, is the leading rebounder for the Vikings at nearly 9 a game, and sharing the basketball with nearly 4 assists. And Garcia will be – actually, Garcia's still in the basketball game. Sprained ankles this time of the year. It's a 3-on-1 opportunity for Edison. And they'll reset after the missed opportunity on the fast break.
And Mills is an up-and-coming guard up here in NorCal. Really young, but really talented. We should watch him all game.
Desmond Rushton, averaging double figures for Coach Lorente, is the player that was hurt, twisted his ankle. And you hate to see him taking the shoe off right away, because you know you're going to let that swelling go. And Junior Adams at the basket, he's fouled, and he'll get a couple of free throws.
And it seems like right now early, Edison has been really successful on the out-of-bounds. Good switch there. They got a rub that they wanted, and they got the mismatch that they wanted, and that's how Adams got to the line.
Misses the first.
Junior Adams.
And guarantee if this is a make, Coach, they're going to press immediately.
The miss rebounded by Lonnie Horn, who's checked into the game. Kanye Clark with the basketball. Capital Christian averaging 52 points a game. They're giving up 55. Little zone for the Vikings, high post entry, and the basket opportunity does not succeed for Marcellus Jackson, and Edison with the basketball.
Adams, really good side down low at 6'5", really thick kid. Did a good job right there securing the defensive rebound, and Breland short on that last one. But that's another kid that can be really sparky for the Vikings, plays really good defense. As you see, he picks up that bump in transition. But he could be a really spark plug for them. We'll see how his offense and his defense combines for the Vikings today.
Reed called for the foul. DeAndre Hawthorne in his third season, graduated from Edison in 2003. They've won 3 in a row, 4 out of the last 5. 3 of their 5 losses have been by 8 points or less. They're scoring nearly 62 a game while giving up 54.76 per game. Turnover goes to Edison.
And the Cougars haven't really had success here in this first couple minutes because they have too many turnovers, not being effective with the basketball. And again, we saw in that early game, when you are not effective in the first half, those turnovers can come over and bite you in the butt on the second end.
And they've had to, as we've been talking about, they've had to make some adjustments to their roster today. And they're running one-hander by Mills Falls. He's averaging nearly 18 a game, nearly 5.5 rebounds, and nearly 6 assists. Leon Mills.
Capital, again, another turnover, and here comes Watkins pushing the tempo.
The 3 from downtown, and it's a timeout. Edison showing up strong. You're watching the Battle for NorCal on NorCal Sports TV, presented by the NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp. So 9-0 start for Edison. And they've just been able to get to the basket at will. And then here's that last three by Mills.
Hand down, man down. And Mills is, I like Mills, this type of player is once he gets one bucket in, he will put on a show. So when you see him hit a deep three like that early in the first, Capital Christian has to do a better job of closing out and having a high hand. Again, like I said, hand down, man down. And Mills will take advantage of it every single time you give him an opportunity.
So we got a timeout, and we always like to see how they adjust after the timeout.
And Capital immediately put somebody in the middle of that zone press so they could get through, and the sideline ended up open. They handled the press really well that time. Let's see how the execution looks with 23 left on the clock. And again, for me, it's taking Capital too long.
The teardrop.
To get in their offense, but it pays off.
Lonnie Horn and gets them onto the scoreboard for the first time today. 9-2. Offensive opportunity, extended possession, but Capital Christian recovers, and then a horrible pass up court. And it's a fast break opportunity. Good defense and a hustle back by Anthony Garcia. And then a turnover.
Taylor said, not today. Oh, my goodness. Watkins. Garcia trying to go get a burglar right there. And you see again Taylor coming back with a little defense of his own.
Edison with the basketball and checking in for them. Got some changes we'll go over on the next dead ball. Little zone, high post entry.
And we see patience right here. Get it to the elbow. But bad spacing right there. Watkins needed to be further out to the elbow.
The three is short, and here comes Mills.
Good push, good run by Breland.
Beat all the white jerseys, Lauren, down the court. "17-footer, back rim, long rebound to Reed, and he'll push. And we've got a blocking foul. Capital Christian not getting back on defense.
No, they're not. And you see a quick pickup right there. Reed pushing the tempo, and that's again, he's a wiry spark plug for the Vikings, and he getting a little spark here, got the little teardrop bucket, and then again you see right here he's getting to the free throw line. So it's just those little intangibles when they can take the load off their top guys.
Misses the front end. "12-2. Capital Christian, you want to stay connected here.
And you see that pressure. They go Lob City, and Clark showing some of his ability right there and gets the bucket.
So that's an effective how you break the press and go attack mode. High post entry, we've seen it early and often. Watkins, and it's 14-4. You're watching the Battle for NorCal on NorCal Sports TV, presented by the NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp.
How was camp for you, Blake?
It was really fun.
Yeah. What was your favorite part of NorCal Sports TV's Summer Basketball Camp?
The atmosphere. Just being out here, feeling close to nature. Like, I woke up in the morning from getting my award for the 6 a.m. practices. I woke up in the morning, I saw 3 deer just pass by. I got a video. It was really cool. And I love the atmosphere. I love the coaches. I love everybody here. Everybody's here to get better. Everybody's here to have fun. And, you know, I like the competitiveness as well. So
12 to 14, 14 to 2, 14 to 4. And then off the timeout, it's a turnover. And here comes Edison. Always looking to attack. A lie and deception, and the three doesn't go. Capital Christian basketball. Got to put some possessions together, Lauren.
And Capital loses it again. Handling the press, just they haven't found it to click offensively yet, and that's why they're in this hole.
And one of the keys was offensive execution for Capital. We just, on a couple of possessions, they made it look easy, but then not the rest of the time. A little more consistency from them.
And we saw a little football connection there with Garcia to Clark, but we haven't seen anything since.
Baseline, 22-footer goes 23, but the putback. See, that gets a little juice going, Garcia.
And that was a good weak side rebound by Garcia, just getting himself in position. Long shot, long rebound is usually who is at the weak side, and you see nobody found a body on him. That's how he got to the free throw line.
Still early in the game. Make those opportunities when the clock stopped to score. They don't, and it's the other way with Edison.
And you see patience by Mills right now. Vikings going with the double high post.
Mills misses, but the weak side rebound by Junior Adams and Coach Hawthorne showing some excitement.
Mills doing a good job of changing speeds and finding the gaps, but nobody finds Adams, and he just uses his height and size and gets over. Shouldn't have probably pulled the ball down. He's working on that, but as well, good focus and finish for him. He got to knock in these free throws.
Yeah, we'll reorganize your energy, but the fact of just getting to the basketball, a failed opportunity by Capital Christian. Go and look and go and screen out. There's all kinds of technical things. Just go find somebody and block them out with space. The three is long, rebounded by Garcia. He's done that a couple of times, but can't get that one to fall.
And here come the Vikings. They're full steam running. Good defense by Clark. Got some of those cookies from Mills.
And misses, but the putback goes by Lonnie Horn.
And it seems like Capital hasn't been able to look good offensively in execution, but they're playing really good defense, and they're not getting boxed out on the offensive end, and they're kind of capitalizing on some of those old boards.
16-8, Edison at the end of the one. At the end of one, you're watching the battle for NorCal on NorCal Sports TV, presented by the NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp.
My favorite part was just competing and meeting new people. You know, I'm always with my team, like practicing in high school, so it was good to come out and meet new people and play against them and and meet some college coaches.
And the dribbling with the Sacramento Kings coach, that was really fun. Meeting new people, making new friends. The games, I love playing games. Yeah.
Just to be able to practice on my moves.
My favorite part of camp is meeting new people. I've made a lot of friends so far. It's a real great experience here.
Bit too powerful. 1 second, has another shot, puts it up to end the game. Nails the three.
The crowd
Here is
goes
Shiner
wild.
for three. Yes, look at this. Everyone coming over to congratulate.
Literally, ball in the air as the buzzer went off.
Do you have the
Beautiful
chills? I have the
finish.
chills.
I definitely
look
got
at that.
the
I got the
chills.
goosebumps.
I really did too.
16-8, Edison. but they're a lot of time. But they were down 9-0. They didn't score their first basket until the 4:03 mark left in the quarter. So, but able to just kind of cut away. But it all gets down to having some better possessions offensively and get back on D.
They definitely have to take care of the basketball and do a better job of not settling for jump shots. They haven't been successful. A couple air balls already in the first. You want to continue to shoot, but they've had success with running in transition and getting second chance opportunities, so they may want to take advantage of some of their mismatches down low.
16-8, one possession at a time for the Cougars. Out to Garcia. He misses and rebounded by Junior. You're not going to get the basketball from him.
No, he's too big, too strong, but Garcia doesn't have his feet set on that last shot and kind of just throws something up. You got to take good shots right now when you're down.
Mills misses, rebounded by Rushton. Good to see him in the game, back in the game, because he hurt his ankle earlier.
And Coach Lorente already telling them to go, push tempo, push tempo. Good job by Edison getting back in transition and stopping anything Capital thought they could have. But Clark, change of speeds right there. And I tell you, that football burst, for surely you could tell in everything that Kyan Clark does.
16-10. Ball fake, high post entry, get that defense off balance.
And the Vikings seem a little lackadaisical right now. If you want to prevent this run that Capital can possibly push, you're going to have to lock in right now. And this is a very key moment in controlling the tempo for Edison.
A drive. Good defense by Capital Christian.
And Mills looking for contact, none there, and the Cougars.
We got our first Wilson burger of the second game, served back hot. Trapped in the near corner.
Good job by Watkins keeping that in bounds. A lot of contact again.
Dueling turnovers, Capital Christian with the basketball.
Good job by Reed getting some contact in there, and again, Adams.
And Garcia with another offensive rebound.
And this is a pivotal bucket right now. Take advantage.
Back rim, and Adams, the junior, with the rebound.
Oh, good pass by Watkins. Reed running his lane.
Look away, young man, and you will prosper. 18-10, Edison.
And we're seeing a lot of one-on-one basketball from the Cougars. Everybody trying to go one-on-one and put the ball on the deck, but you got to get some rotation. They got another turnover there. Reed has to do a better job of taking care of the basketball.
Connor with the steal, and we've got a timeout. And we'll keep it here, Luis. Our next game at 3:30 will be Ponderosa taking on the Thundering Herd of Elk Grove. And that's coming up at 3:30. Ponderosa 14-0. Elk Grove is on a win streak as well. So we're looking forward to that game. And how do you find out about all these games? Now, I can talk to him, but Lauren does it a much better way. They got to subscribe, don't they, Lauren?
Man, you see that red button. You're watching the TV right now. You're at home, either on your computer, on your phone, or on that big screen that you have. Just go ahead and click that subscribe button. We're trying to hit a quota today.
We're right there, Lauren.
We're right there. We're not too far off. So make sure if you like, if you share, if you've watched any NorCal Sports TV, all you have to do to support us is click that subscribe button.
And then follow us on social media, not or, and, at Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, at NorCal Sports TV. Like to see how the teams do off the timeout. Don't turn it over after a timeout because Lauren's going to be mad.
And there you go. That's exactly that's probably my second frustration.
That's your trigger.
That's my second frustration.
If you turn the ball, you don't get a shot off a timeout, Lauren is going to be irate.
We do not get anything out of the execution. Really good job by Taylor getting in position to take that charge. But again, like I said, the Cougars' focus has been one-on-one basketball, and that's, again, another result of it. You beat the press, so now you feel like you have privy to go to the basket one-on-one. You don't have your head up, and then you get a charge.
So when they've been sharing the ball, they've been successful. When they've gone one-on-one,
they have not.
Finishing my sentences, I love it. Here we go, high post entry, simple basketball, and the layup is good.
Watkins.
I mean, he's just walking in the park there. And he's not a big scorer, but as far as rebounds and assists, but he's taking a little, wearing another role today. And then take a charge down on the defensive end.
And that's the second charge. And again, Taylor getting in position, giving up his body so he can pick up that charge.
Can we see that again, Luis? This is how you help, and this is how you cover the pick and roll.
And you see immediately jump to help side D. He could have went with his man. He didn't. He stayed in the help side D, got in position, and everybody rotated really well. That was a good defensive possession for Edison.
Taylor helping both teammates there, using his feet, not his hands, draws the charge. That's great basketball. Breaking it down.
And you see Edison being patient here on offense, seeing what the defense gives them, and they give the ball down to Adams down low. They're going to have to double team. Oh!
Nice defense. Good help by Connor.
Taylor, good hustle. He saves it. Reed just unable, and shot clock violation. Reed trying to fade away, but that's where you pushed away out of your shot. You can't do that. Go ahead and take the contact and get that and one.
Edison likes to attack the basket. If you're saying, coach is saying, be us, play like us, aggressive in attacking the basket.
Good slip on that Reed. Again, that's like the fifth. They're 0 for 5 or 0 for 6 from the three-point line. And the bank is open.
Even on Saturdays. But then third time today, nobody from Capital Christian has got back on defense in front of the Edison offensive player, and it's an easy layup, 22-13. Got to get back. Braylon Reed kicks it out to Mills. In and out.
Mills got to shoot a good shot right there. Don't shoot a prayer, shoot a good shot.
Nolan gets to the basket. But
Reed. Reed said I could score 2 that quick.
I beat all of you guys down the court. That's about the 5th time today that has happened. Sprint and find the man and the basketball. Drive and kick and thrown to the third row.
And this Cougar team, coached by Mike Lorente, really young, but you see Reed running in transition. I haven't seen one person bump him. He cuts and runs the lane really well, and that could be deadly for a team like this. Again, I told you, Edison is a half football team, half basketball guys, and so you see the physicality in how they play, but as well as the heads-upness and trying to run in transition.
Gene Johnson in for Edison. And then we've got a timeout, and we'll take this one here on the floor. You're watching the Battle for NorCal on NorCal Sports TV, presented by the NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp. 24-15 Edison. And they'll inbound the basketball. And these are one of these moments here. You're trailing by 9 if you're Capital Christian. You ratchet up the defense and try to put some offensive possessions.
But they got to start on the defense end.
Most certainly.
They got to get stops. And this is a smaller lineup that they got in for Edison and immediate results.
And Dotsie, all he did was ball fake to create his open shot.
Ball fakes may work.
Ball faking equals lying, and that's fine on the court.
And you see that pressure with this smaller group and another turnover for Capital. Frustration is setting in for sure for the Cougars. And you see just patience on that last possession.
The ball fake. And that just is simple.
Good sell. He's a good salesman there.
Profits. You're killing me.
Good punch out by Clark. Quick hands. Turn it into a bucket, fella. Block. Good attempt, though. Looked like Taylor tried to go get a Wilson burger on that one.
He did, and he sprinted the court.
Taylor's an extremely athletic guard.
Take inventory later. Just sprint, young man, and run.
I don't know if you guys can see right now. The camera's on him. His traps are out right now. So he's an extremely athletic guard that they've gotten the opportunity to pick up. But that's something Coach Hawthorne does really well. He is so locked into that community we talked about. He's an 03 grad. He actually coached the girls and had success. Multiple athletes getting scholarships there on the girls' side. He jumped over and got an opportunity to coach the boys. And he's had really good success in getting numbers, getting kids to come out and play for Edison. And you see a result of why they're so good right now.
And he's had experiences that happened to him, and he wasn't able to finish his senior year at the wrong place at the wrong time, and wasn't able to play his senior year. And those lessons of don't be at a party when things go down. And so he's able to share those life lessons. And I think when you're so entrenched in the community, those words can ring much truer than somebody from the outside.
They've definitely mattered, and it's really special what he's done at Edison, because not only has he done it for the girls, but he did it for the boys, so he's helping that community as we see Cougars knock down a 3 finally.
Johnson with the 3, and cut it to 8. Get a stop, get another field goal, and you're right here. But you got to, as Lauren has said many times, it starts on the defensive end, and they get the steal. And Garcia the other way.
The fake. Taylor, his third charge today. The kid is impressive, sacrificing everything. True definition of a Viking right now. He gets in position, takes the charge, and again, young players, I know it's different when you're doing a Euro step on a cone. That is a live defender. He is going to react. You cannot go through the cones. I say this day in and day out in training. The cone is not a live defender. So when you do not have anything else in your repertoire, when you see somebody taking a charge, you got to be better than that.
Taylor, the floor is undefeated, but his backside might be hurting a little bit, but his pride is oozing over.
And he was ecstatic to take those charges. Even grabbing the wounds and the bruises from charges. Certain players like that type of basketball. And Watkins with the nice slice, unable to connect. Reed, get an offensive rebound, floater, good.
And it's a 10-point game at halftime. As Edison outscores Capital Christian 13-11 in the second quarter. 29-19 Edison. You're watching the battle for NorCal on NorCal Sports TV, presented by the NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp.
What's your favorite part of this camp so far? My favorite part is meeting new people, such as teammates and old friends that came earlier.
I really like the one-on-one training. The coaches really tried to get like the connections with the kids during the camp, so I think that was a really good part of it.
I liked the drills, the ball handling drills and shooting drills.
I think, one thing that's very underrated here at the camp was like meeting new people, because I thought there was going to be like very little people here from all around here, but there's people from Oakland, there's people from Atascadero, way far, and just got to meet new people. I really liked it. I was enjoying it. It was fun.
How was camp for you, Blake?
It was really fun.
Yeah. What was your favorite part of NorCal Sports TV's summer basketball camp?
The atmosphere. Just being out here, feeling close to nature. Like, I woke up in the morning from getting my award for the 6 a.m. practices. I woke up in the morning, I saw 3 deer just pass by. I got a video. It was really cool. And I love the atmosphere. I love the coaches. I love everybody here. Everybody's here to get better. Everybody's here to have fun. And, I like the competitiveness as well. So.
My favorite part was just competing and meeting new people. I'm always with my team, like practicing in high school, so it was good to come out and meet new people and play against them and and meet some college coaches.
And the dribbling with the Sacramento Kings coach, that was really fun. Meeting new people, making new friends. The games, I love playing games. Yeah.
Just to be able to practice on my moves.
My favorite part of camp is meeting new people. I've made a lot of friends so far. It's a real great experience here.
Bit too powerful. 1 second. Has another shot. Puts it up to end the game. Nails the three.
The crowd
Here is
goes
Shiner
wild.
for 3. Yes, look at this. Everyone coming over to congratulate.
Literally, ball in the air as the buzzer went off.
Do you have the
Beautiful
chills? I have the
finish.
chills.
I definitely
Look
got
at that.
the
I got the
chills.
goosebumps.
I really did too.
What's your favorite part of this camp so far? My favorite part is meeting new people, such as teammates and old friends that came earlier.
I really like the one-on-one training. The coaches really tried to get like the connections with the kids during the camp, so I think that was a really good part of it.
I liked the drills, the ball handling drills, and shooting drills.
I think, one thing that's very underrated here at the camp was like meeting new people, because I thought there was going to be like very little people here from all around here, but there's people from Oakland, there's people from Atascadero, way far, and just got to meet new people. I really liked it. I was enjoying it. It was really fun.
How was camp for you, Blake?
It was really fun.
Yeah. What was your favorite part of NorCal Sports TV's summer basketball camp?
The atmosphere. Just being out here, feeling close to nature. Like, I woke up in the morning from getting my award for the 6 a.m. practices. I woke up in the morning, I saw 3 deer just pass by. I got a video. It was really cool. And I love the atmosphere. I love the coaches. I love everybody here. Everybody's here to get better. Everybody's here to have fun. And, I like the competitiveness as well. So.
My favorite part was just competing and meeting new people. I'm always with my team, like practicing in high school, so it was good to come out and meet new people and play against them and and meet some college coaches.
And the dribbling with the Sacramento Kings coach, that was really fun. Meeting new people, making new friends. The games, I love playing games. Yeah.
Just to be able to practice on my moves.
My favorite part of camp is meeting new people. I've made a lot of friends so far. It's a real great experience here.
Bit too powerful. 1 second. Has another shot. Puts it up to end the game.
29-19. Edison. We'll let Lauren give us the leading scorers, one from each team.
Coming in, Reed led all scorers with 9 for Edison. And for the Cougars, they were led by Nolan with 6. So, surprise of the offensive leaders right now, but at the same time, let's see who responds to this halftime. And you see Coach Lorente already going crazy in a hold.
And Mills goes attack mode, throws the alley-oop to Watkins. He's fouled, like receiver going over the middle.
And you see just being able to orchestrate, set his post up, and just a grab, hands up late.
And we would, just early in a game and a half, is the weak side defense from all the clubs could get much better.
Of course. And that's because players have to be conscious of where the ball is at all times. When the ball is 1 pass away, you are in deny, period. If the ball is 2 passes away, 3 passes away, you are in help. That is the thought process.
And then a missed free throw, but it stays in the hands of the Vikings.
And the Cougars They're running a 1-3-1. I'm really not a fan of it, but let's see how they can be impactful and force Edison to shoot some threes and make some shots, as they've only connected on 2 threes today.
Garcia with the defensive rebound.
And they got to push the tempo. Good job by Mills getting back as the point guard and stopping that fast break. Really good defense right there.
Lauren, I didn't see him. I heard him. I heard those. Right? Missed shot, and Watkins.
Adam's doing a really good job of
Adams
controlling the
with
board.
rebound.
He's doing a really good job of controlling the boards and securing them. Big body, also unsigned senior.
Bad decision. Clark with the basketball.
And those are those frustrating moments. I probably would have liked to see Clark kind of see what he can get and take that one-on-one, and somebody see that he's being aggressive and follow him, or at least to get his miss.
You want him to do a little probing.
Be aggressive. You got a one-on-one. You may get a potential foul. There's another turnover. But they haven't. Only reason why I say that is because they haven't gotten good offense in the half-court set. They have not been successful in a half-court set thus far. So what else can we do good? We can run the tempo. We can get offensive rebounds. We can get defensive stops, as we see Coach getting a timeout here, but I think he's trying to get a sub in.
So Jahan Williams will check in. And maybe Taylor's kind of feeling a little bit after taking, 3 charges in the first half? 29-19. Mills with the basketball. Nice bounce pass, pretty easy basketball.
And that's one of the reasons why I'm not really fond of a 1-3-1, because you leave that back isolation. Rotation is really hard, and if they're not getting in rotation right for man or a 2-3 zone, it's going to be very hard to do it in a 1-3-1.
Right. Drive and kick. Garcia foot fake, drives, and he's fouled to get a couple of free throws. But some aggressiveness of attacking the basketball, and here's a foot fake.
Like the action to get open, but again, I like him when he's attacking the rim. That's when he's been most successful, and then also when he's crashed the offensive board. So sometimes it may not happen offensively in the sets that we're trying to run, as he shoots an air ball free throw. I don't know what's going on today. Somebody needs some bananas. But you see that replay here. Good job by Mills setting it up. Good bounce pass and taking advantage. And you see that cross. They sent the baseline runner to make the back person try to make a decision, and then they dropped it. Again, good rip, good foul. I like when Garcia is attacking to the basket. Hopefully be able to knock some free throws down here. And good follow. He misses, but he still pursues the basketball. Mills unable to grab it. Watkins just reaches in and fouls him there.
So when you see players that are consistently around the basketball, it means they have a feel for the game. They have a feel for the trajectory of the basketball coming off the rim. He just needs to take a deep breath and smile a little bit and get this ball in the hoop.
He's 0 for 4 from the free throw line right now. Hopefully this one will get in for him.
Back rim, and good job by Mills of cutting the shooter and rebounding the basketball.
And you see them sprint back into that zone. And I really liked Capital with the early pressure that they were applying. I don't know why they're running back and settling for the zone. But let's see if Vikings can hit some shots. And, again, that's what you wanted. Push the tempo now.
Drive and kick. Short on that 3. Offensive rebounded by Nolan. Put back by Garcia.
Garcia, again, attacking the boards. And that started with transition, not a set play. They ran transition. Reed tapping it out, saving it to his own team.
Savvy move.
That was, again, his length and his ability to run the floor allows him to crash the boards in such a different way. And you see him getting tips and saving possessions for his team.
Mills back rim, long rebound to Rushton. Here come the Cougars. Need a basket. And they get it. And an and one opportunity for Corey Connor.
Connor And I like this. Just push the tempo. If they call a charge, you're going to have to make an adjustment. But this is the first time he's actually put the ball on the floor and drove all the way to the rim. You get good results when you do it.
Make a free throw, you're down 7, get back and play some defense. And it seems like the momentum has been going a lot to Edison today. Capital keeps hanging around. And nets that free throw. 7-point game. They get back on defense. So when you make those free throws, you can get back on D and not worry about a run out. And I think Edison does a favor there with the 3 attempt by Watkins. And the ball goes out of bounds. Big opportunity here for the Cougars. Play some team basketball, get a basket, and continue to cut into this lead. They trail by 10 at half. That 3 is good by Garcia.
Garcia sees one go in, and that was a huge shot for Capital.
4-point game. 8-2 start for the Cougars. And I love this. I love the officials. They're not referees, people. They're officials. They're in charge. They're in charge of safety as well. Seeing a little perspiration. Stop the court, stop the game. Get that all wiped up, and let's get back to basketball. Mills with the basketball. John Taylor has returned for Coach Hawthorne. Bad pass. Nearly a steal, but Edison retains possession, and a nice assist ends up in Junior Adams' hands.
Adams comes right in, is effective, and then they get a turnover immediately. And again, they're sitting in that zone.
Let's see if they can defend that weak side, which has been susceptible all day long.
And they go horn set. Good. I like that. I like that offensive pull. I want Mills to stay up. Good pass by Adams. Finding Watkins down low.
Vision. Garcia.
Taylor coming in, playing defense.
Always. Ball out of bounds. Mills averaging nearly 18 a game, nearly 6 assists. And you see why. Good recovery defense that time on the weak side by Capital Christian. Down in the corner, Johnson misses. Long rebound to Mills, and he'll push. And he's fouled.
And we see Mills pushing the tempo, getting the horn set. Nice pass to Adams.
But he puts himself in that position, Lauren, to have options, and he did. Could have thrown to his right, could have thrown to his left, could have pulled up and shot the basketball.
He does a really good job of misdirection, and then he gives himself the opportunity to really be a triple threat, be able to shoot, score, pass, or make something happen. And he's missed that first free throw.
How many free throws? And I'll kill some time while you're adding those things up, but they've missed on Capital Christian's end. They've missed a lot of free throws today. In an 8-point game, Mills misses his free throw. And a chance for Capital Christian to.
And so right now, Edison is 1 for 9 from the free throw line.
And Capital Christian has missed their share, at least a handful of free throws.
And Capital is 2 for 8.
So our team, these teams are 3 of 17 from the free throw line.
And Garcia, again, just staying around the basket, getting the opportunity again. He's doing a really good job offensive rebounding. He's doing a really good job of pursuit to the basketball and being persistent, getting those little bunnies in. Watkins.
So when things aren't going well, the senior takes control and goes and attacks along the baseline. And a turnover. Good defense by Dotsey to create the turnover. And then Mills fouled at the basket.
And you see just patience, push the tempo by Watkins. I really like him. He plays combo guard. He finds Mills with the little dump, low body across the hand. Anytime you swat at a play, it's an easy call for the officials.
It was 29-19 Edison at half. And our next game coming up, we've got the undefeated Ponderosa Bruins taking on the Thundering Herd of Elk Grove. That game's coming up at 3:30. Ponderosa, one of the best teams in the state, one of the rated number 2 in Northern California in Division II. And Elk Grove, quite a ball club program themselves.
Elk Grove is a really tough team, and they can shoot really well. They have high-powered offense. I got to see their game a couple weeks ago against Indercom, who was a really tough ball club, and they sent them to the rope. So I expect the Herd to come out ready to play.
Garcia doesn't attack. He floats away from the basket. And who's there again, Lauren, to take the contact
Taylor
on the rebound?
Taylor.
Right here.
And that was a hard bounce.
I mean,
he's taking every
young
hit,
man,
though.
take a couple of Motrin. We're not preaching here, but
Epsom salt bath after the game.
And take a couple of Motrins while you're at it.
But that's the type of play. We talked about that in the last game, too, with Malera. You got to have players like that who want to do all of the intangibles, who not focus about scoring. Just want travel. That threw me off right there. Baseline
And
official.
who comes up with the basketball?
Taylor, steal. Push the tempo. Let me get some offense. Garcia, good defensive pressure right there. Got to make it count. Oh!
Strength and determination by Marcellus Jackson, the sophomore, getting to the rim.
Garcia getting him another Wilson burger.
That's number 3 on the menu, the Wilson burger. Will go to the fourth quarter. 38-31 Edison. You're watching the battle for NorCal on NorCal Sports TV, presented by the NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp.
My favorite part was just competing and meeting new people. You know, I'm always with my team, like practicing in high school. So it was good to come out and meet new people and play against them and and meet some college coaches. So,
And the dribbling with the Sacramento Kings coach, that was really fun. Meeting new people, making new friends. The games, I love playing games, yeah.
Just to be able to practice on my moves.
My favorite part of camp is meeting new people. I've made a lot of friends so far. It's a real great experience here.
Bit too powerful. 1 second. Has another shot. Puts it up to end the game. Nails the 3.
The crowd
Here is
goes
Shiner
wild.
for 3. Yes, look at this. Everyone coming over to congratulate.
Literally, ball in the air as the buzzer went off.
Do you have the
Beautiful
chills? I have the
finish.
chills.
I definitely
Look
got
at that.
the
I got the
chills.
goosebumps.
I really did too.
Edison 38-31 over Capital Christian. Capital Christian outscored Edison 12-9 in that quarter. They played better defense, but it's been a physical battle from the outset. They got within 4, but then Edison was able to regroup. But we'll see what happens here in the fourth quarter, second of 4 games here on NorCal Sports TV from the first annual battle for NorCal.
Let's see if Capital can execute. Garcia for 3. Doesn't hit, get offensive rebound. And unsuccessful there again. Watkins.
You're not going to get many steals when he possesses the basketball.
He is a very aggressive player. Again, another one of those guys that played for Edison this year in their successful football season, and you could tell the difference maker. And just seeing him from this summer to now, that transition in playing football has definitely got him more physical and definitely stronger, and you see possessions like that more and more from Watkins.
So I coached football for a long time at Monte Vista High School, and our best seasons of basketball were when the team had a mixture of multi-sport guys and basketball players. They fed off each other. The long 3 doesn't go, and Edison comes up with the basketball. Taylor with another loose ball.
And I like how Coach Hawthorne Reed knocks down an unguarded 3 in immediate timeout.
41-31. We'll keep it right here, Luis. Our next game coming up here at 3:30 is the undefeated Ponderosa Bruins out of Shingle Springs, 14-0, taking on a very good Elk Grove team, the Thundering Herd. And then at 5 o'clock, Weston Ranch versus Sheldon. Now originally, and we're not going to get into all of it, this was a 7-game battle for NorCal. But as Lauren and I were talking about in the previous game, it's all about perspective and be willing to adjust, as you could have one team on Friday night win a game and then wake up Saturday and have
an entirely
some of those
different
players
team
not available and a different starting lineup. So it's adjustments and perspective for both teams.
And honestly, I'm looking for coaches to make adjustments. Like we said, that is something that everybody in the country is having to deal with. It's about you building up that roster if you have a deep enough bench and making all those players earn their jerseys. They're going to have to have belief from you as a coach so they can execute what they need to do on the floor. But it all starts with the coaches having belief in everybody on their roster, because you never know. Every day the roster can change. Travel.
Self-inflicted wound off the dead ball, and it's a turnover for Capital Christian.
And Coach Lorente can't say a word right now. You can't roll around with the basketball. That's an automatic travel, easy call for the officials.
Watkins, and then the corner 3 doesn't go by Reed, and ball out of bounds, stay with Capital Christian.
And we still see the man-to-man pressure. Clark, good find down low.
And it falls.
Jackson knocks it in.
Bad pass, but Taylor, like a good receiver in football, comes and meets the basketball. And then we've got a foul.
Clark picking up his first foul. Played really good defense today. Mills, nobody stops you. Got to complete on that.
Big opportunity for Capital Christian here. Can they take advantage? Good decision. Didn't have it.
Illegal. And that's the second time Capital, good offensive sets, unable to succeed in holding the screens and away from the basketball. They try to do double screen. And a double screen is very difficult because not only do I got to get the first man to do his job right, but I also got to get that second screen. And then it's really important for whoever's getting that double screen to come off the shoulders and connect so that the person doesn't have to move. It's a rub off more than having to float and go get.
It's a song. It's called Shoulder to Shoulder, Bicep to Bicep. And if you don't, and it's a finish! Junior Adams at the rim.
Raise the roof, young fella.
Bingo.
And it's definitely been highlight reel central here for the Edison Vikings.
Drive and kick is good. The freshman Bradley Bridges, called up just for today's game, hits the three. So, they've got some guys out. So Coach Lorente will bring up the freshman. And he hits the three. And it's a 7-point game, but then Mills gets fouled and he's at the free throw line.
And that's kind of been the story of all day. You see here on this last execution, good kick and find by Clark. Take your time, young freshman, knock it down. But then they come back, they get a bucket, and then they come back and foul and give them another opportunity to potentially score with the clock off.
But then Mills misses the free throw. And then Garcia gets a thumb jam sandwich for lunch and then resets it himself, showing a lot of toughness, and retain it with Capital Christian. That was ugly, and foul on the floor. And then Coach Lorente calling out the diamond inbound play.
And that's so important, Garcia's been a part of this squad for the last 3 years. He's that senior leader that expected to step his game up every time so everybody else can follow him. So he's going to have to show that toughness. That jam finger is going to have to wait till the end of the game.
They just seem to have been trying to break through all game. Well, they do it right here. Garcia with the offensive putback is short, and Mills with the rebound.
And Mills has to do a better job. Sometimes he comes lackadaisical because he anticipates this is a foul. He thinks this is a foul. This is a call.
Right.
Don't be lackadaisical right now underneath the other team's basket. Be strong with the basketball. If you're going to be patient and clear it out, take care of the ball.
Brilliant press break that time. Braylon Reed, ball fake, gets the defense to move, and then just dribbles and breaks the press. The teardrop doesn't fall. And another opportunity for the Cougars. They're getting stops. They're just not getting enough field goals. The freshman kicks it over to Johnson. Low block to Jackson. Good defense again by Adams.
It's like we almost said the same thing at the same time. Good defense by Adams there. Just kept a high hand and defending really well.
Good defense. Kanye Clark with the block shot. Third opportunity to cut within the 7-point lead. And they don't get the field goal. So they've got 3 stops in a row, Lauren, but just haven't been able to cash in.
And they've missed all bunnies. And here comes the run and jump. And it might give up something big. Good D by Jackson.
Jackson. Savvy defensive player, just a sophomore. Mills lures the defense in, but watch the Wilsonberger serve back hot. Garcia, Nolan, Jackson, Rushton, and Clark with the basketball. Watkins, Mills, Dotsie, the shot at the rim, no good. Offensive putback.
Oh!
Something hot off the griddle, serve back hot.
Reed said, give me that.
The Wilson burger right there. Is that worth a graphic mention? Holy cow.
Reed went and got that, but that's again what we talked about earlier. Reed doing those intangibles, and you got a really special ball club with Edison when you have players like Taylor and you have a player like Reed who are just doing the intangible things on the floor.
So this is the fourth time down trying to cut into that 7-point lead. And so you get the timeout. You got to have some great execution right here. You've already failed this. You don't want to fail for a fourth time.
And Edison is in the bonus. So right now, everything has to be to the basket. You don't have to force, you don't have to press, you don't have to do anything because you have the lead right now. 35 seconds off the clock, a good execution, you're under a minute or so. So right now, it's really important that offensively, you take care of the basketball. If you're Edison, make sure you're locked in. And then if you're Capital, you got to get a stop and get some runs.
Getting some rhythm and emotion here from the Edison fans here on NorCal Sports TV.
And the Edison crew, I don't know who travels better and who is more enthusiastic about their team. And Edison, if you are from that area in Stockton, you already know what it means to be a Viking, and they travel very well with their ball club, and it's always an exciting moment when you see the Edison crowd in the gym.
Went over to give them the link to the game. They said, we already sent it to our family. We got fans, and then they get it. Garcia!
Oh! Another chipper, Garcia just unable to match. I mean, if you think about all those chippers that he's had today, he probably could have 30.
4 stops in a row, but then 4 failed opportunities by the Cougars.
And this run and jump could be very deadly for the Cougars because they're leaving up something when they go for that run and jump. Edison's done a really good job of finding the open man. Again, patience and running out the clock, and now they need a bucket.
Mills, step back 3. Doesn't go, and Garcia with the rebound.
Garcia.
The 5th stop, Lauren. They get more than that. It's hard for me to count. Did they make this count? They do! Nolan, 4-point game. If you don't make it, try, and try again. 6 stop in a row, but then Capital Christian turns it over.
And this is a coach's heart attack right now. If you're Edison right now, you are trying to figure out how do you get a bucket. And if you are Coach Lorente, he got one leg up right now. He's on his LL Cool J because he's losing it. Oh, my God. Edison just turns it over.
6 stop in a row. The 3 doesn't go. Rebound Garcia. The putback falls. 2-point game. But then the run out.
Oh!
Misses the dunk.
Big fella, you got to finish.
A lot of guys standing around. You're watching the Battle for NorCal on NorCal Sports TV, presented by the NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp. Yep.
And we're back. You see Adams getting out to the break, missing the dunk, but good follow by Adams and getting the bucket in. Edison really needed that bucket right there. And that was a good find for them. But you see, this is what started that run. Big three, missed in the corner. Again, Garcia doing what he's done best all game. Weak side rebounds and getting a good job of reading the basketball.
45-41. It was a 10-point game at half. And then just as we've always talked about, chip away, chip away, chip away. They trailed by 7 at the quarter. They got 6 stops in a row. And then a foul. And that is frustrating to the coaching staff of Edison.
And now we're going to the free throw line.
Nice job by Kanye Clark of hearing the defender behind him and kind of slowing down and luring in the foul. But the key is make the free throws. And both teams have struggled from the charity stripe today, and then some.
Let's see if Clark can change that. This is his first attempt at the free throw line. It's in 1-1. So also another thing for Edison right now, really, really important, is they're going to have to box out and secure the rebound. It's really pivotal free throws right now for Clark.
I was like in class going to answer your question there.
Really pivotal for Clark right now if he can knock in this free throw.
Clock stop. Make the free throws. Set up your defense. Makes the first. Kanye Clark, the junior, makes the first. And when you make those free throws, you can set up your defense. And second air ball today. Second air ball in the second half by Capital Christian. 3-point game.
And hopefully there's timeouts. Coach Hawthorne looking over.
Steal! The layup is...
Yes! Mills comes through.
Foul. Goes next play. Doesn't make the best pass here.
And you got to get out the corner. Why be in the corner? Mills just giving his body up. I love that he just threw his hands up, threw his chest up, and sacrificed it all for Coach and the Vikings right now.
And Mills' pass was fine. But he's in the corner, but then the pressure defense, but then
again, you go to it again. Get out of the corner. Why do you keep? And that's in front of Capital's bench. Like, you have no space to create. You have no space to get in and seal him off right now. Why are you even trying to go to the corner? Is nobody else going to work to get open right now?
That's a tough pass, but Junior Adams meets the ball, and then it's a cherry pick the other way.
Taylor, all reliable, right on time.
Doesn't score a lot, does a lot of things that aren't measurable in the scorebook, but that one was measurable, and it's a 5-point lead. The layup is good, and a timeout.
Jackson, big flex right there, scoring immediately. And you see here a lot of risky passes, but Mills having his head up, finding Taylor in transition.
And it's a lot of there's that basket.
Good pass by Clark. Started with the great attack by Clark, finding his man down low. Jackson concentrating and focus and finish.
But there's a certain point when you're in the press and you're at half court. They've got the press beat. Sprint.
You heard the key words that you said?
Sprint.
Some of these kids think jog means sprint. It's a total difference in motion. It's a total difference in energy when you are on a full-blown sprint. And this is pivotal right now. When you guys score a bucket, when you get a stop, that you have to give it your all. You have 52 seconds left in the game. What are you holding back? Tomorrow is Sunday.
You're sitting in half court. They've got it. And then the moment you go, I better get back, and you're not sprinting, it's too late.
It's too late.
And that's with 4 O's. Too late. 3-point game.
Coach Lorente on the floor. Coach Hawthorne on the floor talking to their teams. It's very key possessions right now. Key possessions in how We execute out of what?
Out of the timeouts. Your open-ended questions. I love it.
Better job by Edison. I like it. I like the thought process by Edison. You talk about execution out of the timeout. Edison did a perfect job right there. Getting into the press break. Coach drew up a press break. You better believe he did not waste that timeout to not draw up a press break because they've been struggling with it. Now it's up to Mills to get to the free throws.
Is he fouling on purpose there?
I hope not.
Yeah, that's.
He went for the automatic.
I don't know. I don't think
too much
he did.
time on the
I don't
clock.
think I did. I think I'm just judging the body language from Coach Lorente. I don't think that's but
here's a break.
And Coach did the fist bump because I know he didn't want that foul there, but
nobody could have asked for a foul right now. We're down by 3. There's no reason to foul.
But then it ends up being okay.
Mills got to make one.
He does. 4-point game.
And it's a lot that's transpired in the last 15 seconds.
Edison will zone up here. See if we can mix in a high post with a ball fake and a good shot for the Cougars. That wasn't a good shot.
Good hands by Adams. Good defense by Adams. Keeping his hands straight up.
I think he got double served here. One. Not second one.
Mills went and got him one, though. I like it, Mills. And we got a discussion here. I don't know what the discussion is.
Officials are going to discuss this and try and attempt to get it right, which I love. Let's watch the replay here.
Okay, we've got a Wilson. It should be Edison's ball. Oh! Wow! They might need to come over to the table and check the instant replay out because it is not capital ball right now. And they deliberated after that. Hopefully the officials will go back and watch this on NorCal Sports TV. Make sure you go subscribe so you can see some of those instant replays and you tell me what you think.
We never stop selling. 48-44.
Taylor all over it again. Basketball gods know what's up.
Yep. But Taylor, so often makes plays like this.
Taylor's our X factor for today. Hasn't done it offensively, only has 2 points, but multiple charges today, multiple rebounds, and when they've needed it, the senior guard has stepped up and led them in every single way possible.
We always, when we do games together, we find the glue. We find the glue people. The players that just do their job and are able to just fill in and do those little things, get the steal, take the charge, all those things. You know, they don't come out in these big grading reports, but coaches appreciate, and then it builds trust, and then teammates will follow.
And I think that's the coaches in us of we want those players. Yes, everybody can't have superstars. And Mills missing 2 there. A little delay on that start clock.
The 3 is good.
Wide open 3 for Rushton.
And a steal. Now.
Makeup call. I'm calling it right now. Makeup call. That was a makeup call right there. Because that was a clean strip. Oh, my goodness. You see, it gets controversial, and now everybody's in question. That was a clean rip.
Yep.
That was a clean rip, just like the last play was clearly out on Capital.
So it's 1-point game, Mills at the free throw line, and he has not been very good, and that's an understatement at the free throw line.
Mills has to take a grow-up pill right now. This is big for him and the rest of his career this season, and he has to step up and make some shots right now. There you go.
Sometimes you struggle from the free throw line, but if you're making it late, it'll just mask over everything. Mills' chance to make it a 3-point game.
Mills is really having to grow up right here. Good job for the young fella knocking in the 2 free throws. Mills, and it started with making the free throws. Got back on defense and just sacrificed his body. He's taken 2 charges in the last minute.
Him and Taylor combined have taken 5 charges today.
Who does that?
Well, the kid from De La Salle Seminy that we covered, that we just loves the floor burns.
And Coach Lorente got a towel now. And everybody in Cougar Blue is standing up right now. It has been a couple racy plays towards the end. Ooh! It was a lot of movement. Lorente all the way on the court right now. And I think they're trying to get a rotation in. But it's definitely gotten some racy calls and chippy down the stretch here. Coach Lorente on the sideline calling for an immediate foul. Good job by Mills, throwing it off Clark's back. Heads up play by the young gun.
Don't turn your back to the ball.
Never.
There's two good rules to live by. Don't turn your back to the ocean, and don't turn your back to the ball.
There was, again, you're double teaming Watkins. Why are we double teaming with our back to the basket or to the ball? You can put him in a triangle, and here goes Mills, knocks in another free throw. You could have definitely denied that in a different way, but they got the point guard. Good job by Coach Hawthorne getting his point guard to take the ball out and to get it back. And that's going to be ball game.
So timeout. After this game, we'll have a game at 3:30 between the Thundering Herd of Elk Grove against the 14-0 Ponderosa Bruins at 3:30 here on the third game of the battle for NorCal. I'm Chris Babcock with my broadcast partner Lauren Goodman, and quite a basketball game. There was that 6-possession sequence where Capital Christian got stops, but they couldn't put the ball in the basket. They get 1 or 2 of those to fall, they might have the lead right here. So those are some of those lessons, but the pressure and the physicality of this game has been equal from both teams all game long.
Oh, it's been there, and they've let officials, besides the end, they've been amazing today. They've kind of kept it consistent. They set the tone from the beginning, as well as Capital missed a lot of chippers. They missed a lot of chippers.
And they've missed a lot of free throws.
And they missed, a lot of free throws today.
The 3 doesn't go, and that's the ball game. As Edison gets the 52-47 victory in this second game of the battle for NorCal. Up next for Capital Christian, they'll host Monterey Trail, and Edison will host Stagg coming up in conference. Want to thank both of these coaches in helping us prepare for this broadcast, and hopefully that was reflected in our efforts. But a 52-47 victory for the Vikings. Lauren, you got a leading score for both teams for us?
For the Edison winning Vikings, we got Elijah Watkins with 12 leading all scorers. And for Capital Christian, we have Anthony Garcia leading with 11.
So Garcia with 11. And then we'll close this thing out here from Capital Christian High School, where Edison beat Capital Christian 52-47 to win this Battle for NorCal matchup. You've been watching the Battle for NorCal on NorCal Sports TV, presented by the NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp. Thanks to our crew, Jason Green, Jane Becerra, my broadcast partner, Lauren Goodman, and our director, Luis Rangel. I'm Chris Babcock in Sacramento. Good afternoon, and thanks for being on the show.